Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back. We are continuing with our Fallout New Vegas playthrough. We picked up Veronica last time. I'm so excited to learn more about her. And we left off here in McCarran. And we have more to do here in McCarran. So I'm glad we're picking up here again. It sounds nice and spooky in here. We started talking to one of the guys, Colonel, somebody. And then I knew I would forget everything he said. So I'm glad that we could just talk to him again and try and get more information. Yes, I need to talk to you again, but I am just appreciating this portrait that I don't think we've seen before. That's what Kimball looks like? He's got a nice modern haircut and everything, and look at the little pin. Oh my gosh, I'm sure somebody's made that as fan merch, but my goodness, do I want a little New California Republic pin. Okay, Colonel.
We're all impressed with the work you've done for us. Thought you might be able to make use of this.
Oh, you're giving me something?
It's a key to a little hideaway south of here. We've used it as a place for rangers to rest and resupply. I thought you might get good use out of it.
Is this like a new player house? NCR safe house key? Well, let's go check that out. James, you seem super calm. I mean, I feel like we were just talking to you about how stressful things were.
Calm is what you have to be when people look to you. Mm-hmm. And it's all you can be when things are out of your hands.
Sure. Okay. So we talked to him about possibly there being a mole. He made what I think was a joke about us maybe being able to cook for people, but I would love if that wasn't a joke. I would love to cook for the troops. That sounds fun to me. We do have some more yellow options here. James, what's Camp McCarran's role in NCR operations?
It's our main base. Mm-hmm. We took it because it lets us keep an eye on the Strip, and it had already been fortified before the Great War. From here, we handle most of the logistics for our operations in Nevada.
Cool.
Troop allocation, supply distribution, intel. Usually General Oliver runs the show here. But he's on his way to the dam now, so I've taken on a lot of his duties here.
Mm-hmm. I guess he does have a little two-headed bear pin on his hat. I just never noticed that's what it was. What challenges does the NCR face here?
Everything was going according to President Kimball's plan at first.
Mm-hmm.
We met minor resistance from local troublemakers. But our two main objectives are still contested. Mr. House controls the Strip, and he won't so much as meet with our ambassador. And we're holding Hoover Dam. But Caesar's Legion is positioning itself to overrun it. If it falls, so will New Vegas. We'd be forced to withdraw.
Well, we're not going to let that happen.
Bye.
I also believe they have a captive that we need to help interrogate, but first, I just want to check out his office. You know, he could do with a little decoration or books. He's just got 2 empty bookcases. I guess this is his whole office and bed. All right. Well, I think we need to go upstairs. Can I turn on my Pip-Boy light? Oh, it was already on, and that's the light we were getting. Oh. Is there any... Oh, that's stealing for me. I don't want to steal from them. But I think we want to go upstairs. Look at that plane on the ceiling. This is so cool. Can we take the escalator? Both escalators broken. You gotta walk... Are you coming, guys? You gotta walk on the left, stand on the right? I guess there's nobody else here, so I can do whatever I want. Little bottle. I don't want to steal that. What, have they marked that as owned? Even the lunchbox? Nobody's using these things. Oh, new posters. When you steal NCR equipment, tools, and personal property, you are his bitch. Who is their graphic design team? I need to speak to them immediately. Loaded, don't take chances with pickups. Loose women may be loaded with disease. Incredible. Do we think this is a new poster? Because this one, okay, I'm reading into this too much. I don't care. This poster on the left is clearly a new poster, like post-war. Somebody has manufactured and designed this. Can we read anything about the bottom right corner copyright? No, because this is post-NCR. This is, you know, all this is new. Is this venereal disease poster then also new, or is this here pre-war? It looks to be about the same quality, so I've got to believe that the NCR has a graphic design department and poster printing manufacturing, and the posters they've chosen to make here is don't steal and don't have sex with loose women. That's hilarious. It's this one. This looks pre-war. This is a magician. Oh, that's fun. I wish we could go see a magic show here. Veronica, do you see these things? Also, sorry, that was loud. One of you informed me that Veronica's voice actor is Felicia Day. How did I not pick up on that? Something must be wrong with my ears. I made it through all of Detroit Become Human without realizing that Hank was Mr. Krabs. So thank you for pointing that out to me. Hello.
Smart move for the Kings to back
Okay.
down.
Oh, I hear something. NCR Trooper, you bring democracy to this land. That sounds like the monorail. Who said hey? Did you say hey? Hello, Trooper, and another Trooper. Can I go this way? That's the Concourse. I guess we can go out to the Concourse. Is that where we want to be, or is that just outside? What's a Concourse? Oh, that's a Concourse. I kind of have been assuming that this was a airplane place. Airport is the word for airplane place. Oh my god. Look, they have slot machines here in the Concourse. This is crazy. Lots of slot machines. This place is huge. I mean, we've been here before, but not like this. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so they've set up bunk beds and lockers here. I'm assuming this wasn't originally part of the Concourse. Just don't mind me. Just looking around. There's whiskey on the floor, but that would be stealing. Is that your whiskey? Are you just hiding here to see who takes it?
The ranger vets are.
I understand. Coworkers are difficult.
I heard they chew nails and spit in napalm.
This is so cool. Gosh, you know, I know from Fallout 3, the designs that they did of the DC metro area are super good. Like, it just feels really good to be in the metro there. And I say that as somebody who takes the metro every day. Oh, look at this. And so I'm wondering if these designs also feel good to people who've been in these real-world locations. Or maybe this isn't a real-world location. I don't know. The NCR needs you strong. Do not eat irradiated food. Talk to your NCR medical officer about how you can recognize and avoid dangerous and toxic food. Yeah, their graphic design team is working overtime. Although not their cleaning crew.
Patrolling the Mojave
Hi.
almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Okay, do you sell things?
Hey,
Corporal William Farber. William.
Listen, asshole,
Oh.
I know you're not really an NCR health inspector, so you can cut the restaurant critique routine.
I
And
was
I want my
critiquing
50
the floor.
caps back. Because I looked it up, and there ain't no disease called colorectal implosion syndrome. So I paid you to look the other way for nothing. Wait, you're not... Oh, wow, I'm sorry. You look just like... Never mind, sorry. So what can I serve you up?
I'm also realizing that this is the guy who's making food for people, so we did kind of stumble onto the part of the unmarked quest that I wanted to do. Is there a health inspector bothering you?
That's nothing. You just look like the health inspector who stopped through for the yearly inspection a couple of weeks back.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to wait another 11 months to see his crooked ass to get my caps back. Ah, well.
So you
Anything I
confused
can
me
get
for a
you?
man, is what I hear. I don't think I look that masculine. Got anything to eat, though?
Oh, yeah. You can order up anything you want. As long as it's corn or beans. Just kidding. Haven't you heard? With a few
His
shipments
mouth didn't
from
move
home
when
and a
he
little
laughed.
variety, the troops are getting restless for some quality grub. You
How
can
can I
only
help?
do so much as a chef with just corn, beans, onions, and peppers.
I love corn and beans. Can anything be done to improve your supplies? I would love to help.
Well, we haven't had any quality meat in months. Everyone in the camp just eating beans for protein.
Fiber
It isn't
maxing.
pretty. Some of my kitchen machinery is broken down too, so we've been eating mostly raw vegetables.
Fiber
And I'm
maxing
desperate
part
for
2.
spices or seasonings. Anything, just something for the general mood around here.
Okay, I would love to help you with all those things. I feel very strongly about all these things. I love beans, personally. I love beans. I'm a fiber maxer. Okay. Where would you suggest I find meat in the amount you'd need here?
It doesn't need to all come from the
Vendor
same
meat
source.
list.
There are a bunch of different vendors around who sell meat.
Okay.
Fitz,
Well,
the
Fitz is
Nashes,
dead.
Crimson Caravan. We've
Sorry,
never
Fitz.
really tried to go out and organize deals with merchants to supply our food. Already having an overstock of food, we haven't needed to.
Sure.
But we really need some good old red meat on the menu soon. So I'm willing to divert some caps in their direction if they're open to supplying us.
I love this. I don't know what about this scratches the itch so well for me, but getting a list of vendors who sell meat in this, I don't even want to call it post-apocalypse, in this new world, to get a list of that and then be optionally tasked with like, yeah, do you want to go talk to the meat vendors and see if you can organize better supplies? That's wonderful. It fits right in. It feels so real. Tell me about the food processor. What parts do you need to fix the food processor?
Here's the list.
Oh, good, another list.
We've been scrapping together quick fixes to keep it running for months. I think it finally crapped out and needs a full overhaul. It's the goofy machine behind the counter in the corner next to the stove. I'd be much obliged if you could take a look at it and get it fixed up.
Where might I find these parts?
I don't know. Try the various traders around the waste. Or the pawn shop in West Side might have some parts.
Back to Mick and Ralph's.
I've heard of a place called House Tools you could check out. It's an old factory on the north side of Vegas.
Okay.
Just a word of warning, though. I hear no one who goes in there comes back out. Could be traps, crazy robots, or who knows what's in that place.
Sure. Map marker added. Okay, what about spices? Where should I look for spices?
The Crimson Caravan would probably be able to arrange a regular shipment, but I don't know of any spices known to improve mood. Hell, we have a whole research department. One guy's even set up in the main terminal building. They're the ones who ought to be looking into it.
They might be busy with graphic design. Okay, I'd like to talk about something else.
What can I do for you?
I don't know. What else is in your dialogue tree? Could you remind me? Wait, I don't want to ask that. We already know. I don't need to be reminded. He gave us a list. Goodbye, William
Come back
Farmer.
soon now.
Is CPL corporal? I'm just kind of assuming. How is not having a working food processor preventing you from cooking vegetables? You got a radio. Oh, can I just repair this? This does not look like any food processor I've ever seen. Does this cook food? Repair food processor. Repair the kitchen's food processor. I can either say yes, or I can jury rig the machine. Well, I would love to try and repair it outright. I do not have all of the required items. Yeah, that makes sense. He said they've been jury rigging it for a while, and so I would, even if we have the amount of repair, which I think we do. Oh, you talking to Veronica? Let's go, V. Can I help clean up, or that would be stealing? I honestly think part of the problem here might be the state of things. Do we still not have a quest for this? Okay, the quest we have active is still this to go back to Jacobstown, which I really want to do. Clearly, we didn't spend enough time here in Camp McCarran to really explore it, so I'm guessing there's a lot more in Jacobstown we didn't do either. This, I think, is the either the mole or the interrogation. So there's 2 more things to do here at Camp McCarran. It looks like what we just picked up is totally unmarked. Oh, okay. These things we also got from the Colonel. We can take out Motor Runner at Vault 3. Vault 3 would be fun. I don't know anything about that, but a vault is always a good time. Here's the note to interrogate the Caesar's Legion guy. We can talk to Lieutenant Boyd. We can do that while we're here. Here's the meat vendor list. You might try Fitz. Again, Fitz is dead. Fitz died last episode. I'm so sorry, Fitz. We did not go back for him. And from the comments, it sounds like he just had a death wish, according to a lot of you. So I'm trying not to feel too bad about it. We can talk to... we can talk to the other girl at Grub and Gulp. We can go to Prim, and we can go to Crimson Caravan. And then the food... Oh, this is a big list. 2 pilot lights, 2 pressure cookers, 2 conductors, 2 firehouse nozzles, 4 fission batteries, 2 steam gauge assemblies, 2 sensor modules, 5 scrap metal, 1 pot. All right, we can do that. I do kind of wish this was in the quest list so it could help us track better. We can do this. Let's try and talk to the other people here. Actually, before I exit my quest log.
Move
Let's
for the kings to back down.
activate the mole
didn't know they were
quest.
messing
So that'll put a marker on where we need to be. This is so cool. Look at that lighting. I mean, come on. That's sick. Absolutely lovely with this day glow coming in. Oh. Just hanging out here in the concourse. Hello.
The ranger vets are on their way from Baja. Never seen one before, but I heard they chew nails and
I'm
spit
listening to you and
napalm.
all, but you have a copy of Lad's Life on the floor. This is yours. It's marked as stolen. But you're not reading it. It's just on the ground. I don't want to steal. Okay. Moving on. Can I open this? No, because that would also be stealing. They gave me a key to their safe house. Why can't I take stuff? Is this exiting the concourse? I feel like it might be heading back to the terminal. Yeah. Well, so what's this concourse for? Uh-oh. I guess we didn't go that way at all. Okay. There's the food. There's this gorgeous glass part. There's more glass part. Let's go this way. What is this? I hear machinery. Oh, look at this. Is this a new poster? What I know, I keep to myself. Careless talk costs lives. That's probably true. But I am a gossip. Okay, that's closed off. That's good. That makes sense. Keep this area a little bit more limited. And then we've already seen these two posters. This is your friend, the NCR Ranger, and then don't eat irradiated food. That's just gorgeous. Is this a door that can open? Ooh, supply shack. Alright, let's go into the supply shack. I don't know what's gonna be here. Whoa. Cool new location. Taking things is still stealing, so we don't need that. We don't even need workbenches anymore either since we got Veronica with us. That's outside.
Hey,
Daniel. Hi, Daniel.
you look like someone in need of a reliable supplier.
Sure. Do you have anything for sale?
Take your pick.
Okay, what's he got? He's got 8,000 caps, so that's pretty good. He's got some weapons. Oh, he's got some combat armor. Do I need more combat armor? I feel like I was wearing something and I was doing okay with it. Yeah, we got some reinforced combat armor. We're okay. He's got jet. He's got a star bottle cap for only one cap. I mean, it is one cap, so I'll trade him a cap for this cap with a star in it. That works for me. And then he doesn't have any, like, junk, so we'll just take
Give
the
me a
star
shout if
bottle
you need
caps.
anything else.
What kind of supplies do you typically have, Daniel?
Are you implying I have some kind of secret under-the-table stash I only offer to certain clients? Because that could get a man in trouble.
I wasn't implying that. But I can be pretty resourceful, so maybe we can work out a deal. I'm doing the speech 50 check here.
Now you're talking my language. I do have an expanded inventory for people I can trust.
Of what?
If you're willing to do a little legwork for me, I could give you access to my stash, and at a discount.
What's the stash?
Many of these items aren't available in the NCR, and you'll be hard-pressed to find them at a better price
Is it
anywhere else.
drugs? Yeah, that sounds good to me. What do you need?
Well, I can't exactly go wandering off the base whenever I want, you know. They're already suspicious.
Are you undermining the
I
NCR?
can hear the MPs now. Gee, Contreras, I didn't know you had so many friends in the gun runners. Speaking of which, guess your first stop.
Is it the gun
You're
runners?
just passing a little note to a man named Isaac for me. I want to know which girl he likes.
Sure, that sounds not sketchy. It's just passing a note about a girl he likes.
Great, let me know what he says. They're almost a straight shot north from here, up past the sharecroppers.
Cool. I mean, we're getting this as a note too. Okay, you just said north. I'm gonna forget all these things. That's fine. Time for me to go.
Later.
What is your secret stash? I'm guessing it's drugs. What's up here? Little bed. Can we go into this terminal? We could hack into the NCR supply terminal, but I don't think we need to. I would love to figure out where Boyd is interrogating the Caesar's Legion guy while we're here. But we don't have a map marker for that, so we might just have to ask around. I thought that was upstairs. Is this upstairs? I kind of am assuming that the concourse is where they were, but it doesn't seem to be. Excuse me, can you tell me where Boyd is?
Morning.
Oh, you have a name. Christina.
Did the Colonel send you? I was hoping he might have changed his mind.
Changed his mind about what? What are we talking about?
My husband. He's a ranger, and
Oh.
he got murdered by a pack of fiends.
I'm so sorry.
Goddamn savages laid his body out to rot. Brass won't say it to me straight, but they mean to leave Esteban out there. I can see that plain.
I have plot armor. Do you want me to go get him? This dialogue option is so mean. I'm not going to click it, but I'll read it. If your husband is dead, what does it matter if you get the corpse back? That's so insensitive. We're not going to say that to Christina. Christina, how did he die? Well, didn't she just tell us it was fiends? Let's ask it anyway.
He was out on patrol. Bunch of drugged up fiends attacked them.
Yeah.
Esteban laid down cover fire while the others fell back. One of the men saw him get shot. He didn't die, though. Not then. They tried to go back for him, but there were too many fiends and they had to pull out. Damn savages chased them halfway to McCarran.
Oh, there are so many dialogue options here. Let's read them top to bottom and then we'll pick one. No one else will help you? We can just say, I'll recover your husband's body. We can be greedy and say, I'll bring his body back, but it'll cost you. I can say, sorry for your loss. I hope the Colonel reconsiders. I can say, not my problem. Goodbye. I can say, it seems strange the NCR wouldn't do their best to retrieve a fallen comrade. Or we have the rude option of what does it matter if you get the corpse back. Let's do this one that we saw in the previous branch of the tree here. It seems strange that the NCR wouldn't do their best to retrieve a fallen comrade.
Colonel says he can't spare the men to bring Esteban back home. And the fiends, they put all kinds of mines and traps around his body. Snipers, too.
I mean, that's fair. And nobody else can help you here?
His best friend, Jackson, tried. Didn't even get permission from his CO, so it could have cost him a lot. But he never came back.
Okay, so Jackson is also out there. That's a problem. The Colonel's not going to put any more men towards this. I will recover your husband's body. I have plot armor here, so I'm good.
Ma'am, I'd about given up hope. But you've got to be careful. I don't want anybody else dying on my account.
I can die a few times and reload a
Esteban's
previous
body is
save.
laid out between some of the buildings, east of the Repcon headquarters. At least that's what his squad mates said.
Okay.
There's an NCR position just north of there. It's on the way. They should be able to tell you what the situation is.
We have too much going on here. I can't keep track of everything that's going on. Oh, thank goodness. That added a note for us, so I don't need to memorize it. I was going to pause and write it down myself, but we've got a note. I'll take it. Hello? Hello? Neither of you are named. Oh, okay. We do have some other options up here. So security might be where the interrogation is happening. Walter Hornsby.
Boyd's in there with a prisoner right now.
Oh, Boyd's in
Boy, is
there?
She pissed.
Can I talk to Boyd? Oh, good animation there.
Boyd's in there with a prisoner.
Well,
right
can
now.
I go in?
Boy, is she pissed.
It looks like I can, but before that, we got pork and beans. We got some teddy bears. These look like leftover things. Why are they marked as stolen? Look at the Blamco box. Ah, that's so cool. Fancy lads. Ah, I want a snack cake. Gosh, I would kill for a zebra cake right about now. That is my snack cake of choice. Carton of cigarettes. Paperweight. Oh, look at this lamp with the little soda bottle. That's lovely. All right, let's try and go in.
Boyd's in there with a prisoner right now.
It's this door. That one's
Boy, is
inaccessible.
she pissed.
Okay, open door. Whoop! It opened the wrong way. Hello. Are you Boyd? Carrie Boyd. Hello.
You stick out like a sore thumb around
Oh.
here. You sure you're in the right place?
I was coming to help you. Do you need any help?
Yeah, so far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for.
So you knew who I was.
We captured an honest-to-God centurion of Caesar's Legion recently.
So you knew who I was and the work I had done for the NCR, and yet your greeting to me was how out of place I was? Carrie, it seems rude to ask her if it's a big deal that she's captured a Centurion alive, because, like, obviously it is, but is that a big deal?
Better believe it.
I know.
Everybody in Caesar's Legion, from Caesar on down, will kill themselves before they can be captured. They're so twitchy, they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them.
Some people don't like
But
hugs.
here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself
He
up.
gave himself up?
Even as his men are slitting their own throats around him.
Oh, that's weird. I thought, like, by force you stopped him from killing himself. What do you think that means?
Well, I don't know about you, but to me, that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy.
I don't like any of these dialogue options. We can say, why don't you just beat your prisoner senseless? What about a truth drug? Have you tried calling him hurtful names? You know, usually I don't like to be mean in my dialogue choices, but she was kind of rude to us when we walked in, so I feel like I can say this with a little bit of sarcasm. Carrie, have you tried calling him hurtful names?
Yes, and one time I thought I saw a tear when I told him his uniform was unflattering.
Oh my god.
But I think he just got some dust in his eye.
Oh my god. What about a truth drug?
Don't have anything like that. Sounds nice. Like the kind of thing I'd want to take home and use on my husband. But even if I did, I don't know that I'd be comfortable using it. If there's any risk of overdose, it's not worth it. Asshole's too valuable.
I never loved the boomer humor, hate my spouse kind of humor of like, oh, I wish I could make my husband tell the truth. Like, just don't marry somebody you don't trust, you know? Why don't you just beat your prisoner senseless? Gosh, that's a tone shift. I'm like, don't marry somebody you don't trust. You shouldn't need to use truth drugs on your husband. But beat your prisoner senseless.
I like the way you think. Have I said that yet?
He's too valuable.
Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There's some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR. Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane. That's a winning combination.
Carrie is nuts. And I respect that she's written to be... Oh, I need a good word. It's not crass. She's rude. It might just be rude. She's kind of rude and driven and a little violent streak, and I like it. So basically, you want me to do what you can't.
I think if you rough him up enough and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy. So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then I leave the room and you make him regret the day he was born. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day.
This kind of seems like the only option here, but I don't really want to use violence against a prisoner of war. But he is Caesar's Legion. Maybe we just do it. I'm just kind of curious what she'll say if we say I object. Because I'm hoping she'll just give us another chance to do it anyway, but maybe to clear my conscience, I just say I object.
Ah, tear my heart out, why don't you? Well, maybe you can find a way to play with his mind, get him out of his comfort zone. People lose their heads and say things they regret, especially if they underestimate you. This dickhead would underestimate a nuclear missile.
I would love if I could
Plenty of
use
ways
speech
to skin
here.
a cat, as they say. Hey, what if we skinned him? Bet he wouldn't be so smug then.
Hey, what if we skinned him? All right, let me try and use speech here. I feel like I can.
That's the spirit. Okay, I'll go in and have a word with him. Then I'll call you in.
Oh, I'm glad we picked the I object option. That was cool.
Long time no see, Celus.
Lieutenant, I was just thinking about you.
That's so.
I was just thinking about that pretty neck of yours.
How sweet.
I was thinking about how it would look with a Legion slave collar on it.
I'll pass.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
If you love them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top and bottom. Know why?
It's all the rage in fashion circles.
She's hilarious.
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling of wearing it. It cuts in just enough when they swallow or turn their head to remind them who they belong to. And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet. My friend isn't very docile.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules the NCR instituted to protect enemy prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't. Oh, and Silus, if you resist at all, I'll personally blow your brains out. Come on in, he's all yours.
He can see
I'll
me
be back
through
in a
the
bit
glass.
to see how you're getting along. And I'll need you to surrender your weapons before you go in.
Sure.
You can pick them up from the locker on your way out.
Okay. Is it just gonna automatically take my weapons? I'm assuming it did, but let's double check. Yeah, I only have my binoculars. Hello, Silus. I can see right up his skirt. This is... This is just like that scene in what's the movie Basic Instinct where the leg cross and oh my god. Hello.
What an ugly little worm you are. What pile of excrement did the lieutenant pluck you from?
Why are you here? I think you're confused because I'm with the excrement right now. Ooh, burn.
You must have some reason to be in your line of work. Tell me, what did the Legion do to you? Did we enslave your children? Slaughter your family before your eyes to teach you a lesson?
I don't know.
Whatever it was, I hope I was there.
I don't
to give
have
the
memory.
order.
You must miss giving orders now that all your men are dead.
Foot soldiers of the Legion are trained not to have to think for themselves. To have conflict removed from their minds.
They're such a
They
cult.
kill themselves to evade capture because they are not trusted to make such a decision rationally in the heat of battle. But I'm no foot soldier. I knew I could escape captivity on my own without revealing the tiniest iota of information to my captors.
Oh, so he's a narcissist. Sounds to me like you were too gutless to follow Caesar's orders.
I'll show you gutless, you sniveling bastard. I'll spill your guts all over
Are you
this
gonna attack
room.
me? What happened?
Is something the matter, Silus? You look upset. Here, maybe you'd better step out for a moment.
Me?
You've upset him.
Oh, okay. He's still not wearing pants.
Your friend is a little fucking degenerate.
I don't know. I thought she seemed like a nice lady.
If we were on the other side of the river, I'd have her torn apart by dogs.
That's a long walk, Silus. I don't think it's gonna happen. You'd better just talk.
Your tactics are a joke.
If you don't like dealing with me, I can bring my friend back in.
Both of you can rot.
Have it your way. Come on back in. I think he misses you.
Oh, we're just gonna keep trading off like this? This is fun. Hi, Silus. You got your legs spread. I don't like it.
We don't have anything to discuss.
I would like to discuss you putting on pants. But I want to know how a coward can attain the rank of Centurion.
Coward? I've faced odds that would make your NCR soldiers wet themselves. I've led charges against men with guns, carrying only my knife. And I can tell you, it was they who feared me. But suicide is a weak death on a battlefield. It says to your enemy that you fear capture. It says if you're caught, you can be broken.
Oh, we've got two options. They're both speech. We can take either of them. And if you can't go through with it, you look even weaker.
You think I'm going to slit my throat for some megalomaniacal self-appointed dictator? I didn't work my way up to have it all be taken from me out of some irrational paranoia. Caesar's losing.
He's losing it.
I believe that.
What?
He's been shutting himself in his tent. Privately, he complains of headaches.
What? That's big.
Whatever it is, it's affecting his ability to lead.
Let's talk about that. Continue listening.
Time was essential for my mission, but we waited 3 days for him to dispatch us. Another of his headaches. Does that sound like a man in command?
He has an operative planted in this very base.
He's got
because he used his
he's got
agent
the
to rescue
operative.
me. No. He's content to have the agent spend his nights radioing troop positions back to our base camp. He knows I'm here, and he's left me to rot.
Who's the operative?
I don't know. I know he sends intelligence by radio in the middle of the night. Sometimes that intelligence would find its way to my Cantery.
Canterbury. Oh, okay. We can call him out and be like, you've divulged state secrets, but he doesn't seem to have any regret right now. I can say, I've heard all I need to, you've been very helpful, or I can say, I don't believe you, you're lying. Let's try and provoke him a little bit. I don't believe you, you're lying.
Then you're a fool. That man reports to Caesar on what I do here. The Legion isn't going to take me back. My only hope is to escape and disappear. But if I escape and he reports it, they'll hunt me down as long as I live. It served me to report him as much as it served you.
Now I can do this. See, don't you feel better now that you've divulged all those state secrets?
I hope the Legion burns your wretched body at the stake when they conquer this place. Nothing I could tell you would do anything to stop that.
You're fascinating. Because he really has no option here, so I'm not sure what he's...
You got something to say, or do you always look like that?
What? Oh, you were standing right here?
You did well.
Thank you.
I don't know how you did it without putting a scratch on him, and I'm a little disappointed personally, but it saved the NCR some face.
You're a little bit of a
And it
sadist,
could
Carrie.
save us more than that when all is said and done. I'm gonna talk to some people when we're through here. This is about double the standard fee we'd give a consultant, but from what I saw, you're more of an artist.
An artist. I
So
am an
think
artist.
of this
Thank
as
you,
your
Carrie.
commission.
Fame gained. Oh, I'm so glad we were able to do that with just speech. How fun. That was a real power trip fantasy, too, to just be saying all the right things and have him confess. I liked that. We didn't actually ask her who she was. It feels weird to do that now, but I want to see what she says, because her dialogue has been so delightful. Carrie, who are you?
Not big on reading name tags, huh? That's okay. My name is long and difficult to pronounce. Ready for it? It's Boyd. Lieutenant Boyd to my friends.
I knew
Colonel
she'd
Shu
be
has me
funny.
handling the policing duties for the base. I've told him he could make my job a whole lot easier if he would just let me shoot anyone who talks back to me. But you know how colonels can be.
Goodbye, Carrie.
Yep. See you around.
You're a
You
delight.
got something to say, or do you always
Oh,
look like
you're
that?
just being mean to Veronica? Chill out. How are you doing, Veronica? Talk to.
Whole future of New Vegas seems like it's up in the air.
Yeah.
Guess I should wait things out before buying a condo in the Ultralux, huh?
Yeah. We don't have new dialogue with her. We could go back into the tell me about yourself tree. Let's do that. Tell me a little about yourself.
My favorite
I
subject.
just want to see if anything's new here. I don't think we used this one last time. Veronica, have you ever been in love?
Ever been nosy? I was, once. We were pretty young, but I like to think it was love.
What happened?
She left the Brotherhood. Wanted to put some distance between herself and her parents. Since our membership isn't open to outsiders, some members think that obligates all of us to procreate. You can guess which camp her parents belong to.
And she's gay. Happy Pride. Veronica, you didn't go with her?
No. Couldn't bring myself to leave everyone else behind. Couldn't convince her to stay, either. I'd hoped love would be enough to influence her decision, but it wasn't.
Can we go
We were
find
both too
her?
stubborn. I don't know where she is now, but I'm sure she's moved on. I still think about her, though. Once in a while.
Veronica.
Sure. See you around.
Okay, I'm glad we went back through her dialogue tree. Come on, V. I wonder if there's somebody we can talk to here that'll help us with Eddie, too. Because we can't talk to him the same way we can just talk to her and ask her things straight up. Is this the prison? Well, that's nice. I didn't even notice this sign. Light up again, light up again, light up again. Come on. Delightful. That's lovely. Oh my gosh, this place is great. We're learning so much.
Smart move for the Kings to back down. They didn't know who they were messing with.
Let's try coming over this way. Is this the monorail? No way. Monorail. Are we finally discovering the monorail? Monorail. 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 Let's go. I'm hoping that we can talk to a scientist. I'm hoping we can find the mole. Silas was saying that they radio positions at midnight. That seems like something we should be able to find from just that. It's this way. Hello, trooper. And that's the wasteland out there. Is this a different magician? It is! Wilfred the Wizarding Company, the most delightful mystic of all time. Well, let's try going out this way to the wasteland and just see what happens. Oop, the game crashed. Well, that was fun. I got too comfortable. I wasn't quick saving as much. I got too comfortable. I know better than that at this point. Let's see where it's gonna reload us. I'm a little scared, but I'm hoping we quick save when we moved. We retrieved our
You got something to say, or do you always look like that?
Oh, we've got to go through this again? Or we already talked to her?
You did well.
Let's skip through this. Thank you. Goodbye.
Yep.
Okay, we did that. And we I guess didn't actually talk to Veronica then. We'll leave that. Because we know it. We know it in our hearts. We already had that dialogue. We're good. Okay. Do we want to try? Okay. Do we want to try exiting to check out the monorail again? Because I have been... This game has been teasing me with the concept of the monorail since the very beginning, and we still don't know what it was. That was the closest we've ever got, and it completely cut us off. We could look for the mole. What do we have that's like actually marked here in quest? Because this could also just be a place to pause and come back to next time. Captain Curtis. Is this the mole quest? Where is Captain Curtis? It appears to be just a marker downstairs, I'm thinking, because there isn't a location upstairs. Let's check in with Captain Curtis and then pause before anything else happens here. I would say I can't believe the game crashed, but let's be real. I can easily believe the game crashed.
What is it?
Ronald!
Nice to meet you. I'm Curtis.
Hello. Oh, this is the mole one. Okay, let's get this one started. Ronald, I need to help you look into some intelligence leaks.
Smart man. I could use somebody who can operate under the radar around here.
That's me.
Whoever our mole is,
I'm
he's
very subtle.
slippery. Whenever one of the MPs gets too close, he changes his habits. Our last lead went cold weeks ago.
Where should I start?
You want my advice? Start by talking to people with a lot of eyes in the field. People
gotta
like
go back
Lieutenant
to Boyd.
Boyd or Sergeant Contreras, maybe.
Okay.
Careful with Contreras, though. He's not above suspicion himself.
Yeah, he's
You'd
got
be surprised
secrets.
many leads you get. This guy's gotten a lot of my men killed. I'm just itching to return the favor.
Sure. What do you do here, Ronald?
Officially, I'm in charge of Bravo Company. But since General Oliver has Bravo and most of our forces here garrisoned, I'm free to do other things.
Sure.
So I work with Colonel Shu on logistics, patrols, supply lines, reinforcements, that sort of thing. Lately, it's been less about that, and more about figuring out how that information is getting leaked to raiders. It's a big base with a lot of unhappy soldiers. They get stir-crazy. Hard to separate the malcontents from the actual culprit.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Later.
There's no graceful way to exit out of conversations. Oh, what is this? A sniper nest location? Oh, I don't want to steal that. I don't know what that could unlock for us. To be honest, we have so many notes. So many notes. What is this? Restrooms? Can I open the door or is it gonna crash? No, we're good. Anybody in here? Okay, so there's really only one usable toilet. 2, 3. Okay, 3. That's not bad. What about in this one? Ooh. That's broken. How we doing? Plunger. All this stuff. Is this any miscellaneous that I can take? We are going to be collecting junk now. I mean, we were already collecting junk, but now we have more of a reason to repair the food processor machine. This is awesome. But I think we kind of have to pause here because, again, there's just so much more to do.
There's a lot more.
Let's check. Okay. We're going to ask around about suspicious activity. That might be a good place to catch. That might be a good place to start next time because then everybody can remind us what they're sort of waiting on us to do, which will be really helpful. Nothing else that we have here is like a marked quest. Everything else, is it in miscellaneous? Where do our notes go? Oh, it is miscellaneous, but in data. Everything else here is visiting the meat vendors, getting food processor parts. Oh, we can read this note to Isaac. I need to increase the number of weapons and crates of ammunitions. Things might heat up. Oh, so this... Well, first of all, it's definitely not about a girl he likes, but we did already know that. I'm not that dense. But this kind of seems like he's just going under the table to try and get better weapons and ammunition to help the NCR. So I'm fine with that. I'll find out where Isaac is. And I do want to try and help get the corpse back.
Group's here than we thought. No wonder we couldn't hold Helios 1.
But I think maybe we just pause in here again and then start by trying to talk to everybody about the mole. I see a poster up there about the Legion. This location is so cool. And I'm still holding out some hope that we can talk to some scientist here and get some more for Eddie. Now I believe that's the monorail. I gotta believe that's the sound of the monorail, and I hope that we can see the monorail someday. But New Vegas is gonna be New Vegas, and I think that's where we're gonna pause for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments. And if you didn't, give it a thumbs down and let me know what I could have done better. Reading your comments is my favorite part of every week. Thank you so much. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.